Welcome to today's episode where art meets Paulino Studios.
Spy.
Welcome to today's episode where art meets innovation. I'm joined by the talented Michael Paulino, founder of Michael Paulino Studios. Michael, thanks for being here, and I have to say, your studio is amazing.
Thanks, Jane. We worked hard to create a space that inspires creativity. I'm excited to share my story and vision with your listeners.
So, Michael, take us back to the beginning. What sparked your passion for art? Was there a particular moment or experience that made you think, this is what I want to do?
You know, I've always been fascinated by the way art can evoke emotions and challenge perspectives. Growing up in Haverhill, Massachusetts, I was surrounded by creativity. And I think that's what initially sparked my interest.
That's really cool. And then you made the big move to the sea.
What was that like for you? Was it overwhelming, or did you feel like you were exactly where you were meant to be?
Honestly, it was a bit of both. I mean, it's intimidating to leave behind everything you know and start fresh. But at the same time, I was so excited to be surrounded by all this energy and creativity. It was like a whole new world opened up for me.
I can imagine. And now you're not only creating stunning art pieces, but also exploring the intersection of art and technology. Can you tell us more about your work with data science and how it influences your creative process?
Absolutely. Data science has been a game changer for me. I can analyze trends, patterns, and even emotions to create more impactful pieces. It's like having a superpower, you know.
That sounds incredible. And I have to ask, what's the most surprising thing you've learned from working with data science?
That's a great question. I think it's the way data can reveal these hidden patterns and connections that we might not see otherwise. It's like it's showing me a whole new way of looking at the world.
Oh, it's really interesting. And speaking of new ways of looking at the world, I heard you're working on integrating AI into your stylish pens for augmented drawing. What can we expect from this innovative project?
Yes. We're on the cusp of something revolutionary. Imagine being able to create art that's not only beautiful, but also interactive and immersive. That's what we're aiming for with our AI-powered pens.
That sounds like a game changer. And it raises some interesting questions about the role of AI in art. Do you think AI can truly create art, or is it just mimicking human creativity?
Well, that's a great question. I think AI can definitely create something that looks like art, but whether it's truly art, I don't know. I think that's a question for the philosophers. You know.
Fair point. And finally, what's next for Michael Paulino Studios? Any exciting projects or collaborations on the horizon?
We're working on a host of digital art series that will push the boundaries of what's possible in the art world. And we're collaborating with some amazing artists and technologists to make it happen. Stay tuned, because it's going to be a wild ride.
Well, we can't wait to see what you have in store for us, Michael. Thanks for sharing your inspiring story and vision with us today.
Thanks, Jane. It's been a blast.